Parsons once again. Parsons, cool, because he was open.
The Cowboys are back on the road again, and we are back here on Hit Sticks. We missed you, Hit Sticks Nation, as we preview the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. Hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving week off, because we're back on the sticks again this week. Isaiah Stanback, Barry Church, you guys ready?
Yes, indeed.
Let's do it here on Hit Sticks. So as we look ahead to the Cowboys and the Saints on Thursday Night Football, we do have to preface by we are assuming that Amari Cooper is back in the fold. We already know that CeeDee Lamb is back in the fold. So either way, the Cowboys are getting some weapons back against a secondary that has some pretty stout players in the formation. You've got guys like Marshawn Lattimore out there. You've got Jenkins in the secondary as well. Isaiah, how did these added weapons open things up from an offensive standpoint?
This is everything for us this week, simply because of the fact that we've been missing CD, we've been missing Coop, and we're playing against a team that is known for stopping the run. So these guys want to load up the box. They feel as if they stop, you've already heard Cam Jordan come out and say if he feels like if they can stop Zeke, they can stop this whole team.
Heard it right.
So we have to be able to take advantage of these one-on-one matchups when they decide to go single high. And if our guys are back, we have the personnel to do it.
You're right. Y'all got the personnel to do it, and DCBC is back in effect. And look, this is what we're going to do for this Saints defense. Like you said, we're going to stack the box, because Cam Jordan said it. We have got to stop Ezekiel Elliott before anything. And I feel like they have the confidence in their secondary to go out there and challenge these receivers one-on-one. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and press these boys up a little bit, get in their face, get in their kitchen. I want the work. I want all the smoke.
All the smoke.
And you see out there on the right side, they got Lyle Collins at the right tackle position. I got a feeling, I'm not sure, could be wrong, but I got a feeling they're going to try to attack Lyle Collins by sending DeMario Davis, by sending all these linebackers to try to heat up Prescott out there, because they have confidence in those corners on the outside to press these receivers. Let's see if that confidence pays out.
Was it he got a feeling? All right, let's see here. I'm going to put my guy, little freaky Zeke, I'm going to put him on a little blocking, just because I feel like he might try to light me up a little bit.
Let's see.
Yeah,
He's the best right tackle in the league right now.
Set him for a little extra help. Here we go. Bayou. Ooh.
Oh,
kill him,
coach. Okay. I give you that one.
Okay, shut him down. I see you, cool.
Good timing.
Now, this is exactly what we're looking for when we play against the Saints. We know they're going to load the box up, which means that we know we're going to get single high. If we get single high, then guess what? We know that we're going to get these one-on-one matchups on the outside. So when we look over here to Coop, okay, take you guys all the way out here, he has Lattimore, their best cornerback. He's also their most aggressive cornerback.
This is true.
On an island. Coop has the respect of the entire NFL. Everybody knows that he has the go juice. Everybody knows that he can run right by anybody out there. So you have to respect him. But Lattimore is going to try him at the line of scrimmage. All right, so as we zoom in right here,
okay.
Release.
The release was nice.
The
I'll
release
give you
is
that.
everything. So Lattimore is going to try to get his hands on him just like he did here at the line of scrimmage. Coop has to do a great job of getting a nice release. He takes the inside release. Now Lattimore is on his horse. He's like, oh, shoot, I can't let him over the top of me. But wait. He puts the brakes on him and goes ahead and breaks it to the sideline, hits him with the twinkle toes right there. Easy conversion. Move the chains. Lattimore, you don't stand a chance.
Yeah, that was a great route by Coop. But if you could rewind it for me, I'm going to tell you what set this whole thing up and what gave Cooper the amount of time he had back there. So if we go into the trenches a little bit right here, you'll see DeMario Davis. I got him highlighted there. There's a little blue circle underneath him. That's who I think they're going to use to attack Collins in this situation. But the Cowboys did an amazing job of blocking up that blitz. As we play the play here, Davis is going to come on the outside. He's right there in Lyle Collins. They got it picked up nicely. And look who you got out there. Ezekiel Elliott making him run the hump, giving Dak Prescott time out there to find Cooper on his comeback route out there. Great route, great protection. Cowboys win.
So now as we take a look at the Saints offense for the first time, let's take a look at Taysom Hill, who's back behind center for the first time starting this season. He's been mixed in Sean Payton's offense over the last couple of seasons, but here's the thing. Hill can run the football. He provides a challenge for defenses. So DCBC, Barry Church, what are you going to do to try and slow down the quarterback's versatility?
Well, DCBC, I'm going to tell you right now, Kyle, I have no faith that Taysom Hill can beat this team with his arm. So me defensively, being a defensive coordinator, I'm bringing everybody in the box. I'm bringing them all in. We coming in thick. We bringing everybody in there. We're bringing a kitchen sink, as they say. I do not believe that Taysom Hill can beat this team with his arm alone. See him out there. Is that 14 personnel out there? That is 14 personnel, heavy run situation. I'm stacking the box, bringing my safeties up, and we're clogging every hole. Now, if they go out there and Taysom Hill ends up dicing us in the pass game, then all I can do is clap for him, give him a cookie, and say, hey, man, you beat us the hard way. But I don't believe he can. I think he's going to rely on his run game, and that's why I'm stacking this box. Let's get after it.
Well, as the controller of Taysom Hill right
Okay,
now,
all
I
right.
can tell you that he has a lot to prove.
Okay.
They just broke him off some bread.
They did,
All right,
man.
they give him a lot of bread, anywhere between $40 and $95 million. So he has a lot to prove this game in terms of proving them right. A lot of people have a lot of question marks in terms of why they cut him the check. I think he's going to be on a mission to show you exactly why.
All right, let's get after it then. What you got for me?
Deal with the safety down there.
You see what I got going
I
on.
got something for you.
We stacking this box, Playboy.
right.
Oh! Little razzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle.
Okay.
Which way you going?
We
Oh.
coming for you.
Oh, he ran through him. Oh.
He did.
Tackle.
He did
That's
pop
good
it.
tackle.
But it was a solid tackle by Curse. I'll give him on that one.
All right, so Curse came up and provided a little hit, and that's exactly what you have to do against this dude because he is built for running downhill.
Yes, he
He's
is.
a big fire hydrant, and he brings a big load with him whenever he comes downhill. So yeah, if you want to bring your big boy pants, you better make sure that you got your belt on because he's coming.
He's coming downhill.
You got to see it right here. Snap. They're trying to do a little lead, little power. Chooses the wrong hole. Okay, you choose wrong. You choose long because this dude right here, Curse came downhill, took a nice shot on him. Make sure that you wrap up because if you don't wrap up on him, he's going to the next level, and then the guys only get smaller the further he gets down the field.
You're right about that, Isaiah. I mean, that was a great tackle by Curse. A little bit of leaky yardage there, but you've got to wrap up with this guy. This guy is a big physical guy, especially when he gets running downhill like that. Curse was able to wrap him up, come up with a body part, and bring him down. But if you don't wrap up, if you don't bring them big boy pads, we see he can run through you, and he has the speed to be able to take the distance. So hopefully this Cowboy team, they gang tackle, and if it is one-on-one tackle, you got to wrap up, come up with the body part, and get this guy down.
So one of the things that the Cowboys are going to have to do this Thursday is establish the run. The Cowboys have only had one game since the bye week where they've gone over 100 yards, and that was against the Atlanta Falcons. Now as they go up against the divisional foe of the Falcons, the Saints have a much more impressive run defense. How about third in the NFL in terms of yards per game? And they are one of the top teams in terms of yards per carry. So Isaiah, I ask you, how do you get Ezekiel Elliott going?
Simple mathematics. Simple mathematics. We're going to need to come up to the line of scrimmage and count them out. All right, so right now you guys see we have four defenders to the left, and there's four defenders to the right. Right, just in case that nose guard right there wants to slide over to the right side, that's going to give five guys to the right. Well, guess how many guys I have on the right right now?
How much you got?
I got five of them boys. Okay, so I got 5 for 5, or I have 5 on 4 on the right side.
Okay.
Or if I want to go left side, I have 4 on 4, or I got 3 on 3. All right, either way, I'm going to be in a good position here. And we need to be able to take care of the first men that are on the first line of scrimmage, and we have to find a way to work up to the second level if we want to have any kind of success. Otherwise, Davis and Cameron, all them guys are going to take over, and that's going to be a long day.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a long day if Davis is able to get free run out there. This guy is a beast when it comes to protecting the defense against the run. So I see what you got going on right there. You got Schultz, you got McCune on this right side. I don't like how that defensive line is kind of outmatched over there. I feel like that's a short edge. I feel like Ezekiel Elliott can get around there quick. So what BC is going to do over there, I'm going to go ahead and shift my line over a little bit. I'm going to do a little shift. I'm going to back my guy up into his traditional linebacker spot there on the second level. Just gives him a little bit more time to diagnose things. If it's a pitch outside, get contained for his defense. But overall, we're keeping a lot of guys in the box because that's what this Saints defense wants to do. They want to force Dak Prescott to beat him with the arm. Ezekiel Elliott, can you get through the 8-man box? I'm not sure. I know the Saints are going to try and see if he can, though. So let's see what's going on here, baby.
I didn't like that adjustment.
I like it.
Roll with it. Boom. Here we go. Getting up the
Okay.
ball.
Oh!
Free runners.
I'll let you break that one down, my friend.
Yeah, brother. I didn't like that at all. Goodness gracious.
The adjustments.
Well, it's been a long time since I've been in school, so my mathematics was a little off after we made that shift. But you see right here, what we didn't do is we didn't handle the line of scrimmage, okay? And because we didn't handle the line of scrimmage, you were unable to work up to the next level.
Yes, sir.
Now, when you're unable to work up to the next level, these linebackers are able to run free. Now, we have simple width. That's all this is right here, is a simple case of the whiffs. All right, La'el Collins does not handle the first man. We actually would have been in good shape had he taken care of his responsibility, but he does a whoopsie. All right, Zeke must have owed him lunch or something because he has a free runner right there. Now, had he taken care of that responsibility, go ahead and show him, Kyle. He would have had the whole sideline right there, and I like that. That's what we talked about in terms of the numbers. Numbers-wise, we were good. Execution-wise, we were all bad.
Yeah, New Orleans, they came to play on this play. The guy shot the gap, and like you said, La'el Collins, he hit him with a whoopsie and just went right past him, was able to make the tackle for loss. Hopefully that doesn't happen on Thursday.
As we wrap up this edition of Hit Sticks, we're going to do something like we did at the beginning. We are assuming that Alvin Kamara is back for the New Orleans Saints because that opens up so many different possibilities for that Saints offense, and having him in the backfield, he could be a receiver, he could be a running back, he can do so many different things, but the threat that he poses to the Cowboys defense, if he is available, Barry Church, is going to completely determine the game plan.
Yeah, it's definitely going to determine it. This guy, he has the best of both worlds, Isaiah. This guy can be one of the best receivers out of the backfield. He can also run the rock between, outside, no matter where it is. This guy is a complete player and a complete running back, and he's going to be hard to handle. Now, look, I don't want to put my linebackers on him one-on-one. You know, I just don't want to do it. I understand he's been playing great so far this year, but one-on-one with Kamara, that's a whole different animal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up Taysom Hill because, once again, I just don't believe this guy's arm. I don't believe in his arm at all. So I'm going to go ahead and press these guys up on the outside, get up all in their grill. I'm going to leave Callaway some room out there because he got some speed. But the other guys, I'm pressing all up in their face and seeing what they got. Now, I'm taking the responsibilities of Curse right here. In this situation, who knows? Is he deep middle? Does he have Kamara one-on-one? Who knows? But we're going to confuse Taysom Hill a little bit and heat him up because I don't believe in this guy's arm.
Okay, well, let's see what you got cooking there.
Let's see what we got cooking.
I like this matchup.
Uh-oh.
You're there.
Oh, you see what it is. Parsons once again. Parsons, cool, because he was open.
BC with the dub, because I was about to let this thing go frozen. I can tell you that right now. Great job by getting in the backfield, because that doggone Kamara was about to be gone like Justin Timberlake. Right here, you guys see this right here. At the snap of the ball, Micah Parsons, oh yeah, he had to make a decision. Taysom Hill, and that's what you want to do. You want to put him in a predicament where he has to become a true quarterback. What decision are you going to make? What options do you have? He decides not to go with his shallow route right here across the middle. Instead, he decides to try to sit back on his back leg and wait for Kamara to open up. And again, if he had the time, you did not a good job with Curse going angle. Underneath.
Terrible
right?
angle.
By you going underneath, it allows Kamara to go where?
Right past me.
Over the top, and that is not what you want to see. But that didn't happen simply because of the fact that you had this guy on the other side, number 11, leading the league, tackle for losses with 15. And here goes another sack. This would have been sack number 9 had this been real life. And here he goes, shooting the gap. Again, that tackle's in a predicament. Boom, get to him. He's about the same size as Hill. You need that dub.
Another great play by Parsons. And like you said, man, he put that tackle in a predicament, and Parsons was coming so fast. Taysom Hill had to make a decision. I don't know if he can outrun him side to side. He didn't have time to throw it up in the air, so he had to take the sack on this one. But, man, Kamara, one-on-one, that's not a good matchup.
So pretty even matchup overall between the Cowboys and the Saints, at least in the virtual world. Hopefully the Cowboys have an advantage come Thursday night football. But Isaiah, when you look at this Cowboys offense, is this a chance to get back on track, or is this just as tough a test against the Saints defense as they've had all year?
Yeah, we need to get back on the Oregon Trail in Louisiana. This is a perfect opportunity. These guys are not that great in the secondary. They have good single guys. They don't have great pairings. They have Lattimore on the outside. They have Jenkins in the safety position. Their front seven is where they're tough. We need to be able to still somehow establish a running game, but take advantage of these guys on the outside.
Then Barry, on the defensive side of the football, I mean, this is a Cowboys team that really has an opportunity here to force some mistakes and try and get after Taysom Hill.
Yeah, we got to get after Taysom Hill. This is a guy who has thrown only 8 passes so far this season, so we got to heat him up, force some takeaways out there. We get D-Law back. I think it's going to be good for this defense.
That's a big one. If you want to go back and look at it, D-Law was a part of that last play that Barry Church had. That's exciting. The Cowboys are starting to get healthy again, and hopefully because of that, they have an advantage moving forward. But that's going to do it here for this one on Hit Sticks. For Barry Church, for Isaiah Stanback, I'm Kyle Yeomans. We'll see you next week.